Hello everyone and welcome to the Formula 1 recap show. Now this is a new show that I'm going to be doing on YouTube, and it's going to be telling you and recapping about Formula 1 GPs, qualifying sessions, all of that kind of stuff, inside news of Formula 1, and if there's any updates it'll be posted onto the show. So just starting off, we did have 3 did not finishes in the Melbourne GP. So the people that did not finish the race, we had Max Verstappen, which I think was surprising because I don't know, I just found it surprising that he did not finish. Then we've also got Sebastian Vettel. He did not finish either, and also we've got Carlos Sainz Jr. Now I will be recapping that again later on in the show. But just saying about that we did have 3 did not finishes, and also we had in P1 for this on the Melbourne GP, it was Charles Leclerc. So yeah, onto the show. Here we go. Like and subscribe. That will help out the show a lot, and hopefully we'll be doing the next episode very soon. I don't know when the next Grand Prix is, but once it finishes, we will have the results very shortly after the race, and you will be recapped on that. So let's go into the show. Hope you enjoy, and also remember, like and subscribe. It really helps out the show and my channel. So yeah, into the show we go. Right, everyone, this is an overview of the Melbourne Grand Prix. Before we start with the results, obviously, I'm going to show you the track. So obviously, I think you start down here, and then first turn looks like it's a very hard turn on the right, and then you go along there. Bit of a chicane, it goes up there, and another bit of a chicane around the A turn. Then we have a DRS detection zone 1. Goes around on I think it would probably be an easy turn on 9. For turn 10, bit harder. We go around turn 11, turn 12, turn 13, and then turn 14. I call this the turn the bowl turn because of its shape. But then you come back around and obviously you do your laps. I forget how much laps are in the Grand Prix. Next, onto the results. Alright, onto the results. So in P1 we got Charles Leclerc, then we got Sebastian Perez, then George Russell, then Lewis Hamilton down in 4th place. He in I think another race, it was probably the Bahrain GP, he came first, I think, or second. Then it goes to Lando Norris, and then we've got Daniel Ricciardo. After Daniel Ricciardo we've Esteban Ocon, then we've got Valtteri Bottas, Pierre Gasly, and Alex Albon. Let's go to the next part of it because there's only able to fit 10 in here. Alright, so on to 11, we've got Zhou Guanyu, I think that's how you pronounce it. Then we got Lance Stroll, then Mick Schumacher, which put on 1 lap. Then we got, after that, Kevin Magnussen, and then we got Yuki Tsunoda. I actually have a game called, I think it's called Formula 1 Clash, and I have Yuki Tsunoda. Then we've got Nicholas Latifi. We've got Fernando Alonso, Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Carlos Sainz Jr. Now, at the bottom, they actually didn't finish, so they didn't get any points. And I was thinking Max Verstappen would actually get it somewhere, and he wouldn't be in the DNF in the position of DNF. There wasn't any DSQs, so yeah. But as you can tell, everyone else got 0 points. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, everyone, so before we end the show, I'm just going to say that in the Melbourne GP, results of pits, it said nearly every driver only had about one pit stop, and usually there's a few pit stops. So that means it was a good race in Melbourne. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe really helps the show, really helps the channel. Obviously going through that every so often. But yeah, just going over the drivers in order of position after the race. So we had Charles Leclerc, Sebastian Perez, George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris, Danny Ricciardo, Esteban Ocon, Valtteri Bottas, Gasly, Alex Albon, Zhou Ganyu, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lance Stroll, Mick Schumacher, Kevin Magnussen, Yuki Tsunoda, Nicholas Latifi, Fernando Alonso, Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, Carlos Sainz Jr., and those last three, as I said at the start of the show, did not finish. Thank you for watching, everyone. Goodbye. See you in the next episode of Formula 1 Recap.